resolution to nominate a candidate for appointment to the San Patricio County Appraisal District Board of Directors. Sal, can you kind of explain
So this was kind of brought to me a little last minute, but I mean, apparently a letter went out. I'm not sure what happened with us, but the tax appraiser, tax appraisal board is looking to fill a position, and it's up to the taxing entities to offer nominees. In this instance, we have a resolution in front of us, and I will provide that number once it's approved, to send a list of people or a person as nominees to the board. Um, so I'll just go ahead and read this part here. Let's see. Be advised that a vacancy has recently occurred on the San Patricio County Appraisal District Board of the Board of Directors, and according to Section 6.03, I believe that's L of the tax property tax code, states the procedure for replacing board members as follows. If a vacancy occurs on the board of directors other than a vacancy in the position held by a county assessor collector serving as a non-voting director, each taxing unit that is entitled to vote by this section may nominate by resolution adopted by its governing body a candidate to fill the vacancy. This unit shall submit the name of its nominee within 45 days after notification of the board from the board of directors of the existence of the vacancy, and the chief appraiser shall prepare and deliver to the board of directors within the next 5 days a list of the nominees. The board of directors shall elect by majority vote of its members one of the nominees to fill the vacancy. Board plans to conduct a selection at their regular meeting on November 12th, 2024. That's why it's in front of us, because we won't have enough time on the first regular meeting to take care of this. At 8:30 a.m. here at the appraisal district, the current members of the SPCAD board are Mr. John Curley, Dr. Dan Matul, excuse me, Mr. Bill T. Wilson II, and Ms. Marcy Thurmalin. So the resolution basically here is just offering nominees that the city wants to make.
Make a nomination, we appoint Mr. Bean.
Okay. We can add him to the list and send that as a part of the resolution.
when does this have to be in?
Let's see. So the regular meeting is on the 12th, and
October 12th?
right,
November 12th, yeah.
November 12th.
Okay.
Sorry. So they're delivering the nominees to the board. Was it 5 days prior to that? Was it? Let's see, 45 days after notification of the board.
I think within 5 days, that wasn't that 5 days of the letter?
5 days, November 12th.
Five
Five
days
da-
prior to November 12th?
5 days, November 12th. Right.
So we got
Okay.
put 4 days for it?
Mhm.
Have to publish all the time.
Okay.
Right.
But usually they want every city to get somebody within the city. Where do you live?
I live in Ingleside and I've been nominated by
You
Ingleside.
see, so he's already nominated.
Yeah.
So therefore
By
you
then.
can combine your votes.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, they usually give us a list.
Yeah, I know. I think we have got,
Thank you.
I know.
Mhm.
Now that's,
If you had nominees, but the way the statute changed, now,
okay.
they can't give you the nominees list.
Okay.
You have to give them the people to nominate, and then they pick them.
So is this
So
something that we need to
basically-
do here right now, or can we, I mean, just think about,
You probably have to have a special meeting then to make.
okay. So, Councilman Falcon has nominated Mr. Bain to be one of our nominees. Is there anyone else that you would possibly consider?
Why don't we wait and see if there's any interest in the city?
you interested, Mr. Nino?
Amanda?
That you interested in appraisal, dear?
Amanda?
I've served in the appraisal district review board, but not in the appraisal district.
The appraisal district is like the review board.
No, I know, but what's the
No?
criteria?
Hold on. Oh, no, there's the review board and the board.
Paul Bay, 2177 Glenwood Drive, Ingleside, Texas.
Drive by.
The Santa Patricia County Appraisal District is responsible for the hiring of the chief appraiser. And the role of the chief appraiser is to conduct an inventory of all taxable property of the county, to value that property, and to determine the appropriateness of any exemptions that might be claimed. That's what the appraisal district does. The appraisal district board of directors nominates the members of the appraisal review board who hear the protest from
Yeah.
neighbors.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that do all the work.
Yeah.
And if he's been doing the work, he needs to keep doing the work.
No,
So like Mr. Fluker, was he a representative
No,
from Odom?
he's ARB.
Oh, okay.
The ARB is, like Mr. Baldwin said, you know, you go before the board and they say, well, no, we feel like your house is valued at that and we're just.
that's what you challenge.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
have-
so the board makes the decision.
I had previously served as a board of director members of the San
So there
Francisco District. Yes, there are two boards. One conducts the business of the district, the other one does the valuation of the district. Tonight's issue has to do with the business side of the district.
Well, the business.
They're, if you have somebody challenging the appraisal, they go before the review board and they work in between the appraiser, the taxpayer, and decide one way or the other, so.
Well, I nominate Amanda in our area to be on that board.
Okay.
Is it weekends or weekdays or? It's usually once a month during the week.
That's what I'm saying.
So how many nominees do
Yeah, there's 4 slots there, so I imagine you can,
we have to put 4 spots?
you don't have to, because it says person or persons.
So, Ms. Amanda, would you be interested?
Can you be a council member?
No. Oh, because you have to nominate some. Well,
Associated with the jurisdiction.
mhm.
Yeah.
So I think,
If you decide to run for council, you can always leave. It's not a problem.
he can't because he's on the council. He's on the council. He's on the council.
Um, so if the meeting's on the 14th, we have to deliver 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least what by we'd have to deliver nominees by, I guess, the 8th of November, the latest. Oh. Okay, all right. So, just to be clear, so it's Amanda and Mr. Bain? Okay. Before then.
And you don't have to do all of, you can just, we used to select one person over there.
So, with that, with, Mr. Bain and,
Amanda?
Mrs. Garcia, I'm gonna call you Miss Garcia.
Okay.
We had a motion to take action on resolution to nominate a candidate for appointment to the San Patricio County Appraisal District Board of Directors. The council has nominated Mr. Paul Lane and Mrs. Amanda Garcia. We're gonna head move forward with a vote. Place 1,
Yes.
place 2,
Yes.
place 3,
Yes.
place 4,
Yes.
place 5.
Yes.
Okay. Now, we'll move on to item J, discuss, consider, and take action to appoint a new board member to the Odom Economic Development Corporation to fill the unexpired term for a recently vacated position. Letters of interest were received from the following: Carlos Vargas, Johnny G. Nino, and Miss Amanda B. Garcia. Do I have a motion?
I make a motion that we appoint one board member to the Odom Economic Development Corporation.
Motion by Councilman Candela. Have a second? Second by Councilman Alvaro. And so we're going to open it up for discussion. I would like to give you folks an opportunity, since you're interested, to, maybe come up and let us know if you want. It's voluntary to let us know why you're interested and how you think you can kind of help with as a member of the economic development. So if anybody would like to come up and so you're interested in becoming a member of the Economic Development Board? Get it on? So if you could just share what interested you and how you think you can kind of help as a member there.
My name is Carlos Vargas. Everybody knows me as Chucky. I've always helped my community out by being a volunteer firefighter, helping out in other community stuff here and projects here in Odom. I am a 4-H leader for the kids and the FFA. I think me being involved with this organization will help me and help the city do more things and bring more items to the city. Like I know to work on the Veterans Park and make a park in the east side of Odom so the people from that neighborhood can enjoy the parks and help bring in more business. And that's my goal, is to help the city grow.
Well, I appreciate you. I mean, it is, being that most of us have been on the economic development at one time, and it is, it can get sometimes a little overwhelming, but I appreciate that you're interested in being involved. That's something we need a lot of people that want to come and volunteer their time. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Miss Amanda, Mr. Nino?
I can go. You want to go or me?
You go ahead.
Okay.
Ladies first.
There you go.
Hi, I'm Amanda Garcia. Did I put it down? As a previous member of the Economic Development Committee, I want to be able to continue the progress of our community. I know that there was some projects that we had previously discussed, working on making our community more approachable to people outside of Odom. That's one of the biggest prospects that we need to look at, having the Adam, what's his name? Adam from the EDC here earlier, talking about all of the new incoming projects. That's something big that we need to start looking at, because Odom has potential and we need to utilize our economic development to use that towards something for Odom to be looked at and want people to move here. That's what the purpose of economic development is to bring companies here so we can have growth in our community. And it seems like businesses come in and they struggle to stay profitable here. And I think we need to do more for those businesses coming in so we can thrive like our surrounding communities. So that's one of my biggest goals. Another one would be, we talked a lot about projects that would include things for the senior citizens, for our youth. I think Odom has a huge citizens with, children. We need to compete with other communities, whereas bringing in, sports complexes, building up our park. We tore down a gazebo and it's still pending. There's a lot of projects out there. You are doing a great job bringing in the audit so we can start applying for, projects. So, or grants for that. And I've been a resident of Odom almost all of my life. And I want people to want to live here just like I do. So I think that's the biggest thing that we need to start doing as an economic development. I know that I did talk previously about how the ordinances are a little outdated. I think we need to move those to a more modern time of living, and that way we can attract more people to come in and help more people and businesses to thrive in Odom. So I would appreciate y'all's vote. But either way, I'm not going anywhere.
Thank you,
Thank
Ms.
you.
Amanda. I appreciate your time.
Yes, thank you.
Mr. Nino, would you like to come up?
Well, thank you for the opportunity. Economic development is exactly what it says it is. We're supposed to encourage and help bring the economy, the people that are going to affect the economy, and it's going to get more serious than what it is now. It's going to get more active, and we have to encourage them either through grants or loans or what have you. But we need to take the business as it is, one at a time, be fair with them, and consider and try to get some kind of commitment from these people that come before the EDC. You know, we can't have them come in there and have us or have the EDC clamped on helping them and then have them leave or do something different within a year, 2 years, or what have you. We need to encourage better commitment from the people that are coming in for the EDC. And we want to make sure that we're helping the people that are really want to come in. It's going to get a lot easier for the EDC, you know, and we can see that. There's not too many places that the businesses can go to nowadays. You know, it's coming this way, and the uh, the people that are developers are looking at us. I have some property. I've never had so many calls asking me to sell, and I'm not ready to sell, but it's going to get busy. And
Thank you.
we just got to be fair with them. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Mr. Nino. I appreciate it. So if there any discussion, or you guys have any questions for any of the folks that
They're all good candidates.
I agree. So everyone has a little ballot. If you could just kind of circle the person that you would like to vote for and then just hand them this way. Uh, Just kind of fold it in half. Two of them there. Okay. So let me put my glasses on.
I should have been in an airplane.
So I have one for Mr. Nino. I have one for Mrs. Garcia. I have one for Mr. Vargas. I have two for Mrs. Garcia. And another one for Mr. Nino. So we have two for Mrs. Garcia and two for Mrs. Nino. Is it, John, does I get the vote on the tie?
It's tough. Better you than me.
We vote again.
I thought we were gonna vote.
Yeah.
No, we vote.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and I'll do between the two. I think that's what we did last time. So let's go ahead and we'll re-vote.
He said that you voted.
Huh?
He said the mayor.
You should vote.
I think last time we did it where they just re-voted again.
If it's a tie, the second time, let's say I would to abstain, and they won't, then you can bring the tie.
No, I'll say let the mayor vote. I mean, this is his council, this is his EDC.
Yeah, that wasn't the way we worked it last time. So let's just try to keep it the same way. Oh, I'm gonna vote anyway right now, just to, so we're gonna go ahead and take a second vote. If you could just consider who you'd like to do, and
You gonna vote too? Good.
in case there's a tie.
We're gonna run this like 2 minutes. So I'm just gonna
Yeah, mix all of them together.
working on
Right.
it. And go this way, because I can just set it up on the other.
We have one vote for Mr. Nino. Second vote for Mr. Nino. I have one for Miss Amanda. Another vote for Miss Garcia. Mrs. Garcia, I'm sorry, ma'am. And a vote for, hey, can't open it now. For Mr. Nino. So we have 3 for Mr. Johnny Nino and 2 for Ms. Garcia. Mr. Nino, congratulations, sir. I think there's a meeting scheduled
Meeting Thursday.
on Thursday at
The
6:45.
agenda, can you get his email and, you made it, the agenda.
Okay. So if we have no other, I think we don't have anything else on here. I think we already did the thing. Yes, sir. Yes,
Can you give us a financial report for next month?
Right now?
No. The next meeting,
Oh, yeah.
you just have that in our packet for us? I know.
Yeah, yes,
I know
we-
Jesse remembers this, but we used to get one once a quarter.
Right, yeah, we have quarterly reports that we do this, but we had such a long meeting, we kind of moved it to the next one. So the first regular meeting, you'll have full reports from all departments.
No, that's not what he's talking about.
Oh, no?
I think he's talking about like checks and stuff. Well, we should get a copy of all the checks that were cut.
Oh, yeah, sure.
We used to get it every month.
I think he's gonna send us something tomorrow, didn't you?
Yes, I'm working on a packet for you, including the bank statements, because, that's what I learned also. So we're very cash based,
Yeah.
so.
and I think
important.
that you guys used to get checks, but I think I talked to
Yeah, but the
Effie. I
checks
think you
really-
and I talked about the checks have account numbers and everything on them, and he didn't think it was a good idea that we were giving packs of
We can,
checks
we
with
can
account
pull a
numbers
check,
to
we can pull a
everyone.
checklist that doesn't have that data on check
Check
register.
register.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we can do
As long
that.
as we know where we're at.
Mhm.
Check number.
And usually I've been pulling about 5,000 or more, because otherwise you're gonna get all the little,
5,000 checks?
no, $5,000 or more is
Higher.
what that
Not the-
list
not the
consists of.
petty- Not the petty little small 20
Right.
buck checks. We are. So,
I make a motion to adjourn.
so I have a motion to adjourn by Councilman Canela. Do I have a second? A second by Councilman Falcone. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you all for coming. Yeah, we're gonna-